I'm gonna meet Taylor Swift. Oh my god. I'm meeting Taylor Swift on August 6th in Los Angeles. That's in 17 days. I meet Taylor in 2 weeks. I meet Taylor Swift in 8 days. 1 week tomorrow. And I meet Taylor in exactly 1 week. I meet Taylor in 2 weeks. Yeah, but tomorrow, 24 hours. Dang, dang. And we all meet Taylor Swift tonight. Last 11/11 before we meet Taylor. Yeah, look. Hi, I'm Danielle. All my friends call me Danny. I live in Vancouver, British Columbia. And I'll link all my socials in the description in case you like the video, like me, wanna check me out, you know. Anyways, I cannot believe I'm making this video. I've watched these type of videos for years and years and years, but I never thought I'd be in the position talking like this. Okay, anyways. I met Taylor Swift. What? I met my favorite person, the love of my life, my role model, my best friend. Is there anyone who's lost your best friend, your baby? Sorry, memes. Anyways, I met Taylor Swift, and here's how it all went down. Because y'all are watching this, you obviously want to know. Oh my gosh, okay. Also, hi, I have some videos from like the weeks leading up to the session. So I'll try to like incorporate them in there so you can get a little insight of all the emotions. Alright, I don't quite know how I'm gonna go about saying this all because there's lots of stuff. It'll probably be a lot of word vomit. And I talk fast, so bear with me, keep up. I'll start by saying I've been loving Taylor since I was 7 years old and I'm 20 now, so that's 13 years. Yeah, and I've been running fan pages since I was a small 12-year-old bean. And I guess it all paid off. Because in October 2018, almost a year, Taylor followed me on Tumblr. What? I still don't know how that happened. I just don't know why she picked me, why she wanted to follow me, how do I deserve all these likes since then. I don't know, but I love her so much and I'm so grateful for everything she's given me and I'm rooting for all of you. Yeah. Anyways, let's skip to July 17th. Like, all of my friends and I kind of thought that Secret Session DMs would be going out soon. If you don't know, Taylor Nation is Taylor's team, and when Taylor picks people for Secret Sessions, she sends them their account, and Taylor Nation sends them sends the fan a direct message asking for all their information. I always dreamt of getting a DM, and on July 17th, I was stressing with all my friends, because we heard DMs started going out for Los Angeles. And I'm like, okay, if I were to go to a Secret Session, it'd probably be LA. So I was getting my hopes up, go out to get them down. I was on FaceTime with my friend Ashley. And we were stressing, like hoping it'd be us, rooting for each other. And then I went on Tumblr at 2:18 p.m. and a notification pops up. Taylor Nation, confidential message. Gonna pop that in when I said that. Yeah, okay, anyways, I went ballistic. I ran down the stairs, freaking out to my mom, and she knew exactly what it meant as soon as I started freaking out, because we've been talking about, like, if it would happen. And I was just like, this is it, like, I'm gonna meet Taylor Swift. I am going to meet Taylor Swift. What? I, like, couldn't believe that it was actually happening. It felt so surreal. And here's the clip of my reaction an hour later. I was very calm. It was weird. Yeah, gonna enter that feed. And a notification at the top. Taylor Nation, confidential message. Sorry, this was so unreal. It was like an hour ago. And then I swipe over, I click it. There's the message. They asked for all my information. I sent it to them right away. And we're just waiting for a call now, I guess. I'm gonna meet Taylor Swift. Oh my god. Okay, after I freaked out some more, I just started freaking out, like couldn't believe what was happening. And it was just so crazy. Sorry, I'm mind blanking what to say right now. And then a couple hours later, at around 4 p.m., I get another message from Taylor Nation saying, thanks, with a little smiley face. That was the best thanks I've ever gotten in my entire life. So now I'm like, now we wait for the phone call. Okay, so now it's October 17th. I'm stressing now. No, I'm not gonna say that. So now the day after October 18th, I thought about what to give Taylor. Because I just, like, she's been in my life for so long, I wanted to give her a gift of some sort. And my dogs are being so loud. Like, just shut up. Okay, anyways. I love giving people engraved or bracelets or something that engraves and that's meaningful. When I met Kelsey Ballerini a year and a half ago, I gave her a necklace that had unapologetically engraved on it. And I didn't want to give Taylor something that just said love her. I wanted to give her something meaningful. So she's been the light of my life for 13 years. I always like to say that. So I went on Etsy. I found a good price, just a little bracelet that I could get engraved with anything I want. And I got it engraved with Be the Light. Cue the tears! Okay, because like I didn't know when the session was gonna be, if it even was the session, because like I didn't know, so I just ordered it hoping it would come in time. It did. Yeah, so I had something to give to Taylor. I was so excited. So that's the photo of the bracelet. I didn't take any video with it because I'm a dumb, stupid person. Anyways, so July 18th, the day after the DM, I started to write a letter for Taylor because I knew it wasn't like tour. I was actually gonna be able to give her the letter. So crazy. So I did that, but then I started stressing because you hear those people, some people in the past have gotten a DM from Taylor Nation, but didn't get the phone call. So I was like, with my luck, I will not get the phone call. And meeting Taylor will never happen, Okay, anyways, I was stressing hardcore. The day after, July 19th, I'm in a group chat with two of my friends that I knew were going, to my best friends, Peyton and Caroline. Peyton texts, I got the call. So we all start freaking out, like we're so excited. But then I'm like stressing, so I'm like, what if I don't get it? What if I don't get it? I was stressing. I had work that evening. I had my phone with my ringer on in my apron pocket. I was ready for anything. It didn't come. I could barely sleep that night. I could barely eat. I felt sick. I was an anxious mess. Okay. So July 20th. I'm like, okay, I get the call today, like this could be it. I have work 11:38. I'm like, you're freaking kidding me. An 8.5-hour shift, and I could be getting the most super important phone call. So I drove to work early because I was like, might as well sit in the parking lot for a little bit and wait to get the phone call. So I'm driving. My phone starts ringing. A call from New York. New York. I answer it. They're like, hi, is this Danielle? And I was like, yeah, this is Danielle, pulling over to the side of the road. They're like, hi, we're calling from Taylor Nation. Is this a good time? Pulling into some random like cul-de-sac area. I'm like, yeah, this is great. They're like, how are you today? I'm like, amazing. They laughed at me, thought it was so funny. We talked for about 7 minutes, and they told me all the information about the event, and they're like, can you be in the Los Angeles area on August 6th? Yes, I can. I was like, definitely. They're like, great. And they got more information from me. And then at the end of the phone call, we were about to hang up. I was like, so this means I'm confirmed. And the girl was like, yes, you're confirmed. See you in Los Angeles. I was confirmed to meet Taylor Swift. Alright, so now I'm going to insert a little clip of me reacting to the phone call after I got it. It's July 20th. I'm sitting in my car at work because I just got the call from Taylor Nation. Oh my god! What? Okay, so I was driving to work, and then my phone starts ringing, and it says, New York, New York. I'm like freaking out at this point. I pull over, I answer it, and we talked for like 6 minutes, and I'm confirmed! I'm meeting Taylor Swift on August 6th in Los Angeles. That's That's in 17 days. This has been my biggest dream since I was 7 years old, and I'm almost 20. Like, it's finally happening. It actually hit me then. And now it's gonna be a little bit more of a video montage part. I'm gonna insert clips of me packing, deciding on the outfit, and flying to LA. After I get to LA, I'll come back for story time. Alright, it's currently July 29th. I meet Taylor in 8 days. And here's the outfit. Well, today is July, oh my god, what day is it? July 30th. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. And I started packing my suitcase. I leave in 5 days. And I meet Taylor in exactly 1 week. Good morning, Swifties and IRLs who decided to watch this and watch me be a crackhead. So today is August 4th. It is 4:40 in the morning. And I leave to the airport in 20 minutes. I'm going to the Vancouver airport and I'm flying to LAX at 8:30. Hi, we're boarding the plane. We're going to LA to meet Taylor Swift in 2 days. This is not real. Little montage of videos. Alright, so now I'm at LAX. We're driving from the airport to the hotel. The hotel we were staying at was the one that the Taylor Nation meet spot was at. So just head down the elevator and there'll be Taylor Nation. So I get to the hotel, I see this big butterfly mural. We're in the right place. I see it and I see this girl sitting over there. I'm like, okay, this looks like one of my Insta mutuals, Sarah. But she's from Australia, why would she be here? Like, that's on her. So like, I sneak up my Taylor Polaroid camera, I take a picture of the wings, and she stands up and I stand up and I'm like, are you Sarah? And she's like, yeah. And we like talk to each other and we start freaking out. I'm just like, congrats! I'm just freaking out because like, we're both meeting Taylor. And I couldn't believe she was here from all the way from Australia. It really started to hit me because like, I saw a friend, like, I know people that are there. It was crazy. And then, okay, so the day after, I went to Universal Studios with my mom, and in the evening, I was meeting up with Ashley, my friend that I mentioned before that I was on FaceTime with. Unfortunately, she didn't get a DM, and I'm, like, really confused, but it's fine. She's gonna meet her soon because Taylor loves her, okay? Yeah. Hi, Ashley, if you're watching this. Love you. And then Caroline and Peyton, who are going to the session the day after. It's August 5th. In the evening, we meet up for dinner, we all hang out, we be our crackhead selves. Insert videos. Hi Swifties, we are in Los Angeles. We're out for dinner and we meet Taylor tomorrow. I mean, yeah.
I'm never gonna do this again.
Swifty sessions. And after we did all that crackhead stuff, we started talking about what we were gonna say the next day when we met Taylor Swift. Alright, and then we went to bed. August 6th, 8 a.m. My alarm starts playing me. I wake up, I don't know how I slept, but I was gonna meet Taylor Swift that day. Like, I met Taylor Swift that day. Oh my god, okay, anyways. So that morning, I woke up, met up with Caroline, Peyton, and Sarah, and we went over to Starbucks. Sarah was so cute because she doesn't have Starbucks in like where she lives, and she's like, "What should I get?" It was so funny. And then we hung out on the balcony on like the rooftop pool area at our hotel, and I'm gonna insert a little video here of all of us freaking out, like actually hitting us. So we're chilling up on the roof by the pool, and Sarah's crying. But today is the 13th session ever, and we all meet Taylor Swift tonight. This isn't real. It was so surreal knowing that in 12 hours, less than 12 hours to be like with Taylor. And then Caroline went to get her hair done, and Sarah went up to her room. Then Sarah and Peyton came up to my room, and we started to get ready. And then Caroline came over, and after we started to get ready, we were gonna go take pictures at around 2, up on the rooftop. And then my other friend Ashley a different Ashley that's from, where's she from? She's from Colorado. And the twins, Eloise and Sophie, they came over from their hotel and we all met up, and it was so crazy because I'd never met the twins or Ashley before, so getting to see them in person and knowing that we were about to live out our biggest dream together was just something out of a dream. I'm gonna insert a few photos of us when we took photos up on the roof. So we took our photos, had a great time, and we're just like so happy. Like the happiness I felt was just so, like the best day of my life was happening. Okay, so then we started going downstairs. And I took this little video on the elevator, which I'll insert right now. Hi, Swifties! We're in the elevator, heading in the lobby to meet up with Taylor Nation.
Me too, thank you.
After that video, we walked outside, and there were a bunch of people, girls and guys, dressed so nice, and just standing in a line, mingling and talking. I saw some of my Twitter mutuals there, and it was just so unbelievable. We were waiting up there, our parents were taking pictures of us, and then this guy comes out and he's like, okay, we're gonna go upstairs. So we went upstairs, and that's where my mom left. I was like, bye, Mom. And I went up the stairs, and there's this conference room down the hall that was open, and we were in line to check in with Taylor Nation. I've always dreamt of doing this and like going to a session and checking with Taylor Nation and checking all my stuff, and yet here I was. I went up there, I gave them my ID, my name, they put a yellow wristband on my wrist, and I put my ID, my phone, and my lip gloss into a plastic bag with my name on it. And I went in, sat down in some chairs, met so many new friends. Like, I love you all so much, it was so great. And then we just waited, we hung out, went to the washroom, met new people, made friends. And then apparently there was lots of paparazzi and like news people like outside the hotel thinking Taylor was there, but she wasn't. Sorry. And then we got loaded out to the buses. I'm gonna insert this video right now that my mom took of us leaving. I'm in bus number 3. Oh, this video just gives me chills. And then we were off to this beautiful house to go listen to Lover and meet Taylor Swift because she wanted to meet us. Well, okay, on the ride there, it was about a 15-minute ride. We were singing Delicate and Don't Blame Me, and it was just so much fun. And then we got there. So we got there, we pulled up this big long driveway, and there's this really pretty modern black and white house. Later, Taylor told us that the location and date got leaked, so she had to change it from her actual house to like an Airbnb super last minute. But that was okay. We got out of the bus, they wanted us down with these security wands and put a little sticker on our bracelets to let us know we were good. So we walked into the backyard, there was food and drinks set up, it was a beautiful yard, you could see the LA skyline, and I vividly remember Never Really Over by Katy Perry playing, so like now I can't listen to that without crying. I mingled all my friends, met new people, again, ate food, just hung out, and we like, and then I was standing with Amrutha, and we're just looking inside the house, and all of a sudden we see Jack Antonoff. We start freaking out. Peyton loves Jack, so we all start freaking out for her and just freaking out that he's like here, and he like waves to us, and then we like are still freaking out, just chilling, and then Taylor Nation comes out and says, all right, so we're gonna take the parents downstairs first. We get into a line, and I was kind of in the middle of the line, I guess. I don't know. Then we went down the stairs. I was so scared I was gonna trip. I was wearing heeled boots. Oops. But it was fine. I went into this room and a beautiful bookcase. There was the beautiful window. Oh my gosh, the house was just so beautiful. And then there was pillows and blankets, and we all just took a seat. And I sat against this fireplace on the side, and my leg was like so numb, but it's fine. And we were just chilling, like freaking out that we were like here, like this is actually happening. And Jack Antonoff walks in, Joel Little walks in, a few other people walk in, and we're like, okay, like it's really happening. And then all of a sudden, the door opens, and Taylor Swift, in all of her glory, comes like skipping in. Hi guys! The cries, the screams, I think I was just like, and she was like 3 feet in front of me the whole time. So she's like in there, and she is so beautiful and even more gorgeous and perfect in person and flawless. And so her chair was kind of on tilted like sideways a little bit, and when she turned her head, I was in a direct eye line. It was so great. So obviously I can't go into detail about what she said in the session, in the listening part, and how we all reacted, because like what happens in a secret session stays in a secret session, not to be that bitch. But she made eye contact with me during Lover, during the second verse, and I started crying, and she smiled at me, and all my friends were like, Danny, Danny, like they knew she was looking at me. And all the songs were just so amazing, getting to hear all the stories, and her lip syncing and her dancing, it was just so incredible. And I have picture and video memories in my mind that I will never forget. And we took a break after Cornelia Street, and we went upstairs and we mingled around again, and then we came back down. I got the same spot luckily, because it was a really good spot. And then we listened to the rest of the album, and after Daylight, Taylor told us she made us some cookies that were upstairs, but they weren't very good. She told us they weren't very good, and they weren't very good, but I had too, because like she made them. And we were so sad that the album was over, but she was so excited because we all got to meet her after. So after the listening session, we went upstairs and ate some dessert, and there was someone from Taylor Nation at the top of the stairs, and there was someone from Taylor Nation at the door of the house. So this is how it went down. Someone would stand at the stairs, like a fan, and another fan would stand at the door, and then someone would be down talking to Taylor, and they just moved how it goes. And the girl from Taylor Nation had a sheet with our photos on it, and come find us, I guess. Yeah, so now I'll go into a little bit of how that made me feel in the conversation. Yeah. Alright, Swifties, here's where it gets intense and emotional and just crazy. So when they brought people in to go down to meet Taylor, it was by last name, and the minors went first. Since I'm over 18, I had to wait a little bit. So the last minor went, a lot of my friends were in the minor group, so they all met Taylor and they went onto the bus and went back, so I didn't see them after. But then the 18 and up started, and I was like, crap, my last name starts with an H, so I was like, I'll be close to the beginning, I think. So I kept asking people like, what's your last name? And people were going, and then this girl with the last name E went, and I was like, okay, I'm next, like it'll be me now. But this other girl went, I'm like, okay, I'm like, what's your last name? And she's like, Hoffman. My last name is Holman. So Peyton and I were standing together, and we're just like, oh my god, 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 because I was next. And then the girl from Taylor Nation comes over. She's like looking for the next person. I walk up to her. I'm like, I'm coming. And she's like, what's your name? I'm like, Danielle. She's like, I was coming to get you. So I'm at the top of the stairs, and I'm at the door, and the girl before me is at the top of the stairs, and Peyton's standing with me. And the girl from Taylor Nation's asking me what my favorite song is and how I'm feeling. And I start crying because I couldn't believe it was actually happening. And then the girl before me went down the stairs, and the girl in Taylor Nation was like, okay, you can go move up now. So I was done, like this is gonna be it. I was standing at the top of the stairs crying, like I couldn't stop crying. I was really trying hard not to. Peyton was trying to make calming down outside, and cause it's like, I've seen Taylor live 10 times. I was just in front of her for 3 hours listening to her talk about this album that she's so proud of. But I've never touched her before. Like I never touched her hand at Barricade, never given her a hug. I've never like I walked in the stairs and hug Taylor stuff. And it kind of sounds cliche, but I knew after that, like as soon as I turn the corner, everything changes. Like, will she know my name? Does she actually know who I am? Like, this is gonna be it. So then the security guard taps my shoulder and he's like, all right, it's time. And let me tell you, that moment was out of a dream. Because he literally said, all right, it's time. Like, I don't know, it just felt like a dream. So then I walked down these white marble staircases, trying not to fall, and the guy at the bottom's like waving me down. And then I turned the corner. All right. I'm gonna mention highlights from my conversation with Taylor. Probably not gonna say everything just because like I do want to keep it a little bit to myself, you know. I've already shared a little bit of it online. Yeah, hope y'all understand. So I turn the corner and Taylor like whips her head around and her arms are open and she's like, hi, oh my gosh, you played the Bluebird. Little insider thing. I went to Nashville in June and I got to sing 2 of my original songs at the Bluebird Cafe. And it was just like a dream come true. And I like backed away. I was like, her arms were here. I was like standing like in her arms. And I was like, wait, what? And she takes me to the biggest hug. And she kind of starts to let go. But I like took her back in and she pulled me back in even tighter. That's the highest from that so vividly. And I'm hugging her. I'm just like, I've loved you for 13 years. Like I've loved you since I was 7. I turned 20 in 3 weeks. And she's like, I'm so glad we're finally doing this. Then I back up and I'm like, this is weird, but like, do you know my name? And she paused, took a brief pause and was like, wait, yes, you're Danielle. You're Danielle. I couldn't believe what was happening. And she asked again. She's like, how was the Bluebird? Like she wanted to know how it was. And I told her how amazing it was and I felt so connected to her. And she was like, and now you're here. It was just so, like, she never broke the eye contact. She looked me in the eyes and there was a soft little side smile, you know? And I gave her the bracelet. And it was very meaningful to me and my conversation to her. And she, like, looked so intense and focused. And I had fake nails on, so she took the bracelet off and put it on. And she just loved it so much. And then there was a brief pause in our conversation because I think we were just taking in what each other said. And she was like, you're from Canada, right? I was like, yeah, I am. It was so insane that she knew that. And we just kept talking, and Taylor Nation's like, all right, time for your photo. And Taylor grabs my hand, and we walk over to, she's like, let's go to the beautiful LA skyline. She's like, do you want to just hug? And I said, actually, I'd like to do a hand tart, because I'm a big Speak Now fan. She's like, oh, of course. So, but right before we took the photo, I kind of told her, like, I asked her if she could write out a tattoo for me, but she said unfortunately she couldn't, because I didn't really do that at sessions. And just like, yeah, she couldn't do it, but that was okay. And I said to her, before I said that, I was like, I know I'm never gonna see you like this again. And she either said, you don't know that or don't say that. And that's my like, a little heart burst. Then after that, we took the photo and all I could think was Taylor's face is up against my face. We were so squishy and our hands were touching and her hand was on my shoulder and my hand was around her waist and it was just like a dream. And then I said, all right, then Taylor was like, all right, thank you so much for coming. And I gave her a hug and then I walked away and I turned around and I was like, wait, I love you so much. And she looks at me with a smile. I was like, no, I love you. She said, I am so proud of you. Please keep going with your music. Stay safe. And then I walked up the stairs, got my goodie bag and went into the van. And I broke down. I got into the van, I was like, guys, she knew about the Bluebird. And then we went back to the hotel. All right, I'm probably gonna try and stop the video now and just do a little outro because I know you guys don't want to watch like a 45-minute video, so that's already half an hour. But we got back to the hotel, I met up with Caroline again, we were waiting for Peyton to come back, and I ran in and I'm like, Caroline's like, Danny, and we gave a big hug. And we were just talking about what each other said, what Taylor said to us, and we were just so excited and happy for each other. And when we waited for everybody to come back, then we met up at the hotel, then we met up on that floor after everybody left, and we were just sitting, and then we went to Caroline and Peyton's room, and we were just waiting, and we kept refreshing our email waiting for the photo, and then the photos came. Sorry, that was really rushed. Hope you guys understood that. I don't know, we just hung out. And then, whose photo came first? Caroline's photo came. And she was so happy, her photo was so beautiful. And then I got the email. So when I got my photo, I started crying because I did not like it. I don't like the way my eyes look, and you can see I red birthmark here. But I've learned to love it because it's Taylor Swift and me in a photo. And you can see that my cheeks are so squishy because that's just because we were so squished together. Yeah, okay. Like, this exists. A photo of Taylor Swift and I exists. Like, what? How is this my life? I'm gonna try to end the video now, but I'm just so grateful for this opportunity to have met Taylor in this amazing way, and for her to trust me enough to listen to the album a few weeks before it was released. And just 7-year-old me never would have thought Taylor would know my name, know about me, like has shown me this much love, and I can't wait to see her again one day. I'm always here to reblog things. Message me on Tumblr. I'll link them all in the description. I love Taylor so much, and I can't believe that this happened. Thank you, Taylor.